Hello, hello. I've had a lot of people ask me how I'm using my eyeshadow palette, so I thought I would make a quick video and show you one eye look that I particularly love, okay? So I have palette 1. These are neutral browns, super gorge. Okay, I already have my black eyeliner on, just my lash line and my upper waterline, okay? So I use Perfect for that. And then I use Prim, which is a light brown, my lower lash line and lower waterline. Now I was using the white on my inner waterline and I lost that stinker somewhere, so that's what I've been doing. Now, brushes. There's a new Younique brush that has an angled brush on one side, and then the other side is like the traditional sponge you see in a lot of eyeshadow compacts. That would be amazing to use for this. I don't have it yet, so I'm using the brushes that I have. But that one, you could do so much with just one. And then I do use, this is a Bare Minerals brand. It's Quick Change for your brushes. If you're using one color, spray it real quick, rub it off, and it changes the color for you. So you can literally use the brushes you have. You don't have to have, you know, a ton of them. So I'm going to start with my angle brush, and because this is what I'm going to use to just kind of blend everything, but I'm going to use it for Elated. Okay, this is the lightest color in the palette, and I'm putting this, I've got to look in the mirror, I'm going to put this all over my eye, okay, all over. Now, I didn't do this step one time and I could tell a difference. So I personally like doing this. For one, it gives you that like extra little highlight, but it just, I don't know. It lets everything blend. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same over here. So we're just putting that Elated all over the lid, all the way up to the brow. Okay, bam. Then I just kind of like wipe it off. I'm not gonna do a quick change and all that, I don't need that. Okay, and then I've been doing this a few different ways. I personally like to add more. Of course, you don't have to. I'm gonna take Sincere and I'm gonna just do a little bit on the same brush, and I'm gonna put it right there above the crease, like in the crease into the top of the crease. And I'm gonna do another color here as well. This just, I don't know, lets it blend all together. And I've done this before. You can put it on the entire lid. Like I said, it's really your preference. There's so many different things you can do with this. So I'm just putting that Sincere in the crease and it up, like the very top of the crease. And for me, I like doing that because I have like a large area up here to work with. So this is just how I do it. This is what works for me. Okay. I hope you can see this out there. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with Chipper. This is like medium brown tone, and I'm gonna do the same type thing that I just did with Sincere. And, ooh, I did learn, this is a quick tip, that you pat to get the excess off. Don't blow on it. It's not hygienic. So, you will see me blow on it because I have done that my whole life and I can't remember. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing with this. So I'm adding now some depth. And I just go back and forth right there in the crease, but at the the top part. So a little bit more on the next one. And just back and forth. Okay, so a little bit more because it's a little heavier on the other side. And these are very buildable. You can add more, make it darker, whatevs. Okay, so there you got a little bit going on now, and I still feel like this side is darker. It could be the lighting, who knows. So let's just go throw a little bit more up on there. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with some color, like some fancy. Okay, I'm gonna use Brassy. And I'm going to use that, I'm using the cream shadow brush because I'm going to do this wet. I'm going to put it all up down on my lid. Now, I'm using Brassy. It's kind of like a shimmery, has like a gold tint. You can also do this with Swanky for more, it's darker, so it would be more of like an evening type look. So I'm going to get this wet with my rose water. And then go in and get that Brassy. And then just pat it on your lid. And I go all the way. I don't know if you can hear my dog down here chewing on her feet. Stop. Good gravy. So I'm just gonna pack that on there. I absolutely love this color. I love it with my blue eyes. Okay, so if you have a little still on there, you can go and come down here. If you feel like you're gonna make a mess with this brush doing that, you can use the liner shader brush. But I'm gonna skip the step of having to do that and just use this. Okay, so one more spritz of rose water. Let's try to make it on the brush. And the next eye. Oh, the other eye. And I personally like doing like these shimmer colors wet for when I don't make as big of a mess all over my face. And if you see, I already have my makeup done. So, all right, so I'm looking at both, just seeing if they're the same amount on there. And I'm gonna go in at the bottom and bring that color down just in the inner corner. Super cute. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. All right, so now you can leave it like that and then just go and blend it all together. So there you go. Daytime, not too sparkly, not too crazy. I'm gonna take it one step further and use my crease brush, and I'm gonna go add Forthright, which is this darker brown, into my crease. Now you don't have, oh, well, let me help if I got the right thing. You don't have to do this step, especially during the day, but here's how you could definitely take it to a nighttime. So I'm just gonna go, and where you put it first is gonna be the heaviest pigment. So you wanna make sure you get it more in the corner and use a light hand. And I'm not going up with this like I did the other ones. I'm staying in the crease. And I'm not even going all the way down the corner of my eye. Just go that far. And if you want to bring it down, go for that too. Okay? And you'll see in just a minute, I'm gonna blend it a little bit. So light hand in the crease, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And like I was saying before, if you wanted to make this an evening look, you can do that instead of using the Brassy, or you could stick with the Brassy. I mean, I think this could go for evening too. You just make it a little darker. And if you use the Swanky on the lid, it's still got that sparkle, but it's a little darker. And then use the Zealous in the crease, and it's got that shimmer to it. So pretty. Okay, so I'm just making sure they're got about the same amount of color. You can always go back. And then I'm gonna go with this brush again and just kind of blend it all together. So just go back and forth, back and forth. And then the same on this side. And if you ever feel like you can't blend it enough, like this line's a little harsher over here, you can add, you know, back, this is why I started with this, add a little bit of Sincere on there, and it will really help blend it out. Just gonna lick that again, or not lick it, blow on it. Okay, so let's just go and, all right, well, I'm happy with that. And then of course I'm gonna go back and kind of clean this up a little bit. I did my makeup before, so, but they really don't fall. Like I don't have anything. Oh, and then I do go with the same thing I used in my crease. You can use whichever color you want. Make sure I have some on there. And I'm gonna go under on my lash line and just bring it down to where I did that brassy, just to kind of bring it all together. And I like that little dimension under my eye. You don't want to leave that bare. And eyeliner is a little harsh, like to do that with. So, bam, there you go. And I'll post a picture of it complete with 3D Fiber Lashes Plus. So I'll get my lashes done and I'll post that picture, but I hope you like this look. And I'll add in the comments again what colors. I'll let you know how to achieve it. But Eyeshadow Palette 1, check it out. It's beautiful. Okay guys, so I finished my look with my mascara, my 3D Fiber Lashes Plus, and I just wanted to show you what it looks like finished one more time. Super easy. You can do this look. If I can do this, you can do this, okay? So easy. Just throw them on there and blend. Always make sure you don't want to go all the way up with any color other than that like first highlight color. So if you want any more tutorials, message here what you're wanting me to do and I'll make sure to get it done. You can check my website out to get this palette, these brushes, or any Younique products, www.lashthisway.com. Thanks for watching, guys.